everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make Play-Doh at home just using things that we would usually have in our cupboards. So first of all, you're going to need 1 cup of flour, any flour, it doesn't matter, half a cup of salt, just regular table salt, water, and if you would like to, some food colouring. Most of us have these at home, and I'm just using the desk, but if I was at home I would put some covering down just in case there's a little bit of mess. Most of our students enjoy making this as it's got quite some sensory, when they've got sensory needs. So first of all, I'm going to put 1 cup of flour, hold the flour over the bowl and then you'll have less mess. There we go. You can use the same cup then to use your salt. And there we go. With the water, you can just put a bit in and then just keep checking it and add as you need to. Okay, this is the messy part. If you need to add more flour, which I think I might do, I've put a bit too much water in there, that's fine. You can just sprinkle it in as so. You know, if you want to make more, just add the flour and water as you go. So you're just going to try and get a consistency where it all sticks together. Tiny bit more water. I haven't put it in the cup. And there we go. And just keep kneading it all together. It's quite messy and it feels really nice. Okay, so we're kind of getting a Play-Doh-y feel. I'm going to put a tiny bit of flour on the desk so that this doesn't stick, and then I will show you how to add your food colouring. So I'm just going to sprinkle a bit of flour on the desk just so it doesn't stick. Now we have definitely got a Play-Doh feel. So then you would put it there, try and make a little well, a little hole, get your food colouring and pour it in there. This saves it getting all over your fingers because food colouring is a little bit hard to wash out. This is why you might need to put some covering down, just so I don't want anyone ruining their best tables or worktops at home. And then carry on kneading it. Obviously, because this makes it more moist, you might need a tiny little bit more flour. There we go. If you wanted to as well, you could always add a tiny little bit of oil, scented oil, so it smells nice, as obviously this is unscented. And there you go. That is completely lovely. Just squidge. And if we pop this in a contained container with a lid or a bag with a zip, this should last up to 3 to 4 weeks. And like I say, most of us have these things in our cupboards at home. I have wrote down again, just for you there, to see again what we need. And if you need to add as much or as little as you like. If you want to make more so you can share it amongst the siblings, please do so. Okay, well that's it. Enjoy and see you for now. Bye.